What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me again. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. I started working on this wall. I got the inside half done. I don't really have anything on the outside done, but I got the inside done. I did some mining, got some redstone, all that kind of stuff. Today we're going to be working with sheep. I want to get a sheep farm set up. I don't know, maybe I'll put it in one of the walls, maybe I'll just put it like over in that corner or something, I don't know, but right now we need to get all the colors of sheep so we can start working on this. I have a white sheep in here already producing wool, but I want to get all the sheep producing all the wool. So that means we're going to have to find some dyes. We're going to have to do some dye hunting. So obviously we got yellow and red right here. So then we can get orange. So yellow, red, and orange. Red, yellow, orange. I might get more than one of each sheep. I'm not sure yet. It's actually white over here. I think this is white. Yeah. Oh, light gray. Never mind. It's light gray. We are going to need light gray, though. We're going to need green, which I actually should have the materials to get green. Actually, do I still have cactus? I think I still have cactus. Where is my... There it is. So I have blue dye in here. I have green dye in here. So I should be able to make cyan dye. Let's see. So yellow, orange are done. Got cyan, blue, green, light gray. We need white as well so we can get lime dye. We don't really need white. We do need light blue though. Perfect. Start getting all the sheep. I actually should have enough sheep to get all the sheep colors, which will be perfect. I'm just gonna have to find a couple different dyes. Green, and then light gray, bright green, and light blue. I'm gonna go look and I'm gonna go try to find some of these resources, some of these colors that we need, and then we'll go ahead and go from there and get our sheep farm started. Alright guys, so I got a lot of the materials ready to rock and roll. Glass, stone bricks, iron, dispensers, observers. I need a couple more observers, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Right now we're starting. We just got the side for 8 of them right now working on. So basically, let's actually grab our observers so you can know where they're going to go. This is actually going to affect the wall. I might have to move it forward 1 block. I'm actually going to have to move it forward 1 block. Because the reds... Actually, no, because the redstone can just go underneath the wall. Yeah, the redstone can just go underneath the wall part. So the observer's going to have to face the other way. Like that, into the block, which is going to be a grass block, and then the redstone, you need to grab some redstone. And the redstone's going to be on top of this block, so when this changes, anything changes with this block, it will activate the observer,
And then we'll need our dispensers that are going to have the shears in them that are going to shear our sheep. What? Did I build this wrong? I think I built this wrong. I think that the redstone actually needs to go right there. Yes, like that. So it's going to affect the wall a little bit, but it'll be the inside of the wall, so it won't be that big of a deal. It'll still be inside. Alternatively, I can move it up one block, but I don't really want to. I think it'll be fine. So then every time this gets triggered, it's going to activate the shears. And they'll only activate if there's a sheep in there. So as soon as we get a sheep in there, he'll eat the grass and then it'll shear the wool. But we need a place to collect that as well. So that's why we need to build a rail system down here. And we're probably going to have like the collection area over here. So it's going to be... So that'll be the last one. So it'll kind of be like right here we'll have a collection system. Just a basic one for now. Just a couple double chests. The rails will have to be on that layer so they can collect all the wool. And then we can have like a hopper. Maybe we'll add a couple hoppers. So that way it can, let's actually move this a little bit. That way we can add a couple hoppers so it'll have a little bit more time. Instead of having it stop every time, it can just run across a couple hoppers to kind of empty its inventory out. And it will empty it straight into that chest. Empty it straight into those chests. Should start at the bottom and work its way up. And then you can put like a stair or something right there. So that way you can stop the minecart from going too far. And then we can just have it go back and forth. It'll go around a corner so it can hit the other ones. But yeah, I'm going to get a little bit of this built. Probably most of this built. And then we'll come back and go from there. Alright guys, so kaboom, I got one side done. So we got 8 colors in there, and I've been keeping track so I know which colors I need. But 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go, there's 8. Got 8 of the colors in there, all rocking and rolling, ready to go. Now this isn't going to be our completed farm once we do this. This is going to be a temporary one while we build. Well, while we get the resources we need to build the big one, which is why I'm building it now so we can start collecting the wool now for when we need it later. But we got 8. Now I gotta build this other leg and then we'll be completely done. I just need to basically repeat this over here and then get the collection system hooked up and we'll be good to go. Look at my neck. Alright guys, so we got the sheep done. We got them all in. All the shear, they're all full of shears. They got 9 shears apiece. And the wool's flowing in quite nicely. We're gonna have to expand that eventually, but this is not gonna be our main sheep farm. I'm just using this right now to get some wool to build our main sheep farm, which is gonna be massive. But we got all the guys in. We do got a little bit of cleanup to do, but now I want to make a kelp farm. I want to get set up with a kelp farm that we can use. Now, obviously that's going to require a lot of bone meal, which is, I don't particularly have a ton of bone meal right now, But that's why I got these emeralds in my inventory, waiting for a wandering trader to come on by so I can get some moss blocks. So I can start building a moss generator, which will give you a net profit on your bone meal. So I'm trying to build that. But right now we just need a kelp farm. So we need to make just a basic kelp farm to get us started. Basic bone meal powered kelp farm. So it'll be nice and small. But we will have to provide it with bone meal. But once we get that moss farm up and running, we're not going to have that problem. Right now I have a little bit of bone meal. I actually might have a little bit more down in here. Yeah, I have 12 bones down there, so I can get a little bit more, but I just need a wandering trader to come on by, give me a moss block, and then we can build a moss generator. But for now, we need to just build a kelp farm that's going to have dispensers, so I'm going to need some more dispensers. That's just going to bone meal all the kelp. And I think I'm going to do like 8 kelp plants in a row. So basically we'll have a line of dispensers with kelp in front of them right here that will get bone mealed and grow up and get broken by some pistons that are going to be right on top of the dispensers, so they'll only grow up here. And then we'll have observers a few blocks up, maybe like right here. We'll have some observers that will detect when kelp gets up to this line, and then it will break the kelp, and then it will flow over into a collection system that we'll have maybe like right here or something like that, and we'll be good to go. But we need to go ahead and get a few more resources. I need a few more dispensers, and then I need to figure out how we're gonna hook up the redstone from there down to here, and then we'll be able to get started. Alright guys, so I figured out we're actually not even gonna need the observers. I did just place all that kelp just to get all that to be source blocks, so I didn't have to place it on everyone. But we're just gonna need a slime block, because right now I only have normal pistons, and that's not gonna work because it's gonna get loud. Be careful. But so what's gonna happen is you're gonna activate this, and since it's not a normal piston, it's not gonna work. And it is activating the dispensers and the hoppers. It's gonna be a little loud, but like I said, I need to wait till nighttime, go to the swamp, and try to get us a slime ball. And I believe there's one right over that way somewhere, so we're gonna have to go there and test that out. And for some reason, some of the kelp is... Oh! I need to build these glass walls out one more block, because what happens was it made these so they weren't source blocks anymore. So I actually need to get some more glass and bring that glass wall out one more block so it keeps them as source blocks when the farm activates. Otherwise it's just gonna break right away. Let's get some more glass. Go ahead and build these walls up. I totally forgot about that. So the walls need to come out one block past all that other stuff. So that way it will replenish with full water source blocks when it's done. But I need to go to sleep, and then we'll deal with this in the morning. And actually I need to go over to the jungle, or not the jungle, the swamp, which I believe there's one off in this direction somewhere. Shouldn't be too terribly far, I don't believe. Please, Mr. Swamp, I need you. I need you, Swampy Swampy. Alright, I'll come back once we find the swamp. Alright, found the swamp. That wasn't actually too bad. So now we just need to try to find a slime in the swamp to kill, and hopefully he'll drop us some slime balls. I hear one. But there's also a bunch of skeletons and zombies around. Holy crap. Where did that slime go? I can hear him. That's all I need. We're getting out of here. There's too many skeletons and creepers and stuff right there. I ain't fighting those. We got what we need. Time to go back. Alright guys, so I don't have a lot of bone meal at the moment, but I think I got everything in place. I think I'm actually going to leave that kelp on the corners, because that should guarantee that the corners are not going to get broken, and it's going to stay source blocks. But yeah, we can get rid of these observers. Don't need them. We'll have to add the water stream in to carry them off the edge down there in a minute. But let's go ahead and... all the dispensers have bone meal, so let's go ahead and give this a test. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Quite a bit of kelp coming in. And obviously once we have enough bone meal, it'll be a lot better. But let's go ahead and try to get this water stream in. Dang it. Alright, perfect. Let's get this water stream in. Start collecting this. Alright, we got the water in, and now the items are getting picked up and coming out here. Actually do need to fix one thing. This might actually cause a problem, but we'll have to figure it out later. When the kelp grows up to this height, it's going to cause problems, where it might turn these into source blocks, and that can cause a problem. We'll probably look into figuring that out later. I'm gonna have to fix the water since I messed up when I did it before on these two corners. Alright guys, so we got our farm up and running. I did gather a little bit of bone meal, let it run for a bit. We get quite a bit in there. I actually have some kelp blocks already made, and a tiny bit in there, and then obviously these hoppers are full. So we're getting there. This thing's really well. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking, because one of these dispensers, this one right here, is not activating for some reason. I'm not sure why, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.